Okay. Good morning, everyone. So yesterday we were discussing about this part of the logarithms. That is, we have seen the properties of these logarithms. Now we'll see a few more concepts related to the logarithm, and we'll jump back to the problems. And today I'll be sending you a material. I try to solve that material as if I've sent for quadratic equations. I'll be sending a material today. So be patient and try solving that problems again. Okay. So let's go back. So first, we have seen two graphs of these logarithms. Understand this. We have seen two graphs of these logarithms. This is the graph of that logarithm. This is the graph of that logarithm. This is when the base of that logarithm, if I write something like log x to the base a, if I write y is equal to log x to the base a, this is the graph of y is equal to log x to the base a if the base is greater than 1. This is the graph of y is equal to log x to the base a if a is greater than 1. And similarly, this part, if I'm writing something like this, this is the graph of your y is equal to log x to the base a. This is the graph of y is equal to log x to the base a if the base is lying between 0 and 1. That is, 0 is less than, base is less than 1. If the base lies between 0 and 1, this is the graph for your logarithm. And if the base is greater than 1, this is the graph for your logarithm. Now let's see a few inequalities here. The basic inequalities, what we need to see here is something like this. The first inequality, what we need to see is, for example, if I take some exponential function, okay, exponential function తీసుకుంటాను. Let me take some exponential function. If I take some exponential function, let's say some b power x is greater than b power y. If I say some exponential function, b power x is greater than b power y. So first, let's start with the equality part of this. If I write something like b power x is equal to b power y, right? I'm equating to exponential functions in which their bases are equal, right? So we have heard a common phase. We have heard a common line, something like this. If the bases are equal, then the powers can be compared. If the bases are equal, then compare the powers or equate the powers. If there is equality, equate the powers. So that is, if the bases are equal, the powers can be compared. But almost every book failed to write an important line there. At a basis equal out the powers compare cheskoni ani cheptaru. But they failed to write a very important line there. That particular line is that if the bases are equal, powers can be compared only when if the base is not 0 or 1. Base 0 or 1 avanappude powers ni compare chestaru. Whenever such a thing is given, so I can write x is equal to y in this case. I can write x is equal to y in this case only if b is not equal to 0, 1. Bases are equal, powers can be compared only if the base and if the base is not 0 or base is not 1. Our phrase miss avutuntaru, right? So that is the reason enduku ala vastundante logarithm ki convert chesinappudu it becomes undefined. The base is like 0 or 1. If the base is like 0 or 1, when I convert to the logarithm, it becomes undefined quantity. Logarithm ki marustadi oka undefined quantity laga maripotundi kabatti, so you have to compare a very important line here. So ila teeskundam. Next, what I'll do is that if I write something like this, if b power x is greater than b power y, if I write some inequality like this, b power x is greater than b power y. If I write this inequality, b power x is greater than b power y, I can write x is greater than y. I can write x is greater than y if base is greater than 1. I can write x is greater than 1 if base is greater than 1. X is greater than y if base is greater than 1. This is a common thing which you might have learned. Chala sarlu నేర్చుకొని ఉంటారు ఇలాంటిది. Similarly, if I can write something like if b power x is less than b power y, if I write if b power x is, let's say, greater than b power y, here I will write x is less than y. I'll write x is less than y if the base lies between 0 and 1. If b power x is greater than b power y, I'll write x is less than y if the base lies between 0 and 1. Base 0, 1 మధ్యలో ఉన్నప్పుడు ఇలా రాస్తాం. The base is lying between 0 and 1, I'll be writing something like this. So my idea here is something like this. So this is what, it's very simple. For example, if I write 1 by 2 whole power x is greater than 1 by 2 whole power y. If this is increased, this value will decrease because this is a fraction. If the power is increased, the value of the fraction decreases. So whenever I write something like this, I have to write x is less than y, because if the power is increased, the value of the fraction decreases. This is already which is a fundamental thing which you might have already learned. It's a fundamental thing. We're already నేర్చుకునే ఉంటారు ఇలాంటి fundamental things, right? Now let's come back to the logarithm, and the same thing we'll try to discuss using this logarithm part. The logarithmic part nundi, let's try to deduce some conclusions, and these are very, very important. The conclusion chala important. Appears to be very, very simple, and they will be most important things. How? What do? Let's say something like this. Observe this. x1. Let's say this term is something like x2. This is a strictly increasing function. Yesterday we have discussed this is a strictly increasing function. So if this is something like x1, this is something like x1, this is something like log x1 to the base a. This value is something like log x1 to the base a. If this is x2, this value is something like log x2 to the base a. If x1 అయినప్పుడు log x1 to the base a, if x2 అయినప్పుడు log x2 to the base a. Taking this into consideration. So I'll write, as this is a strictly increasing function, we have discussed this nature of the strictly increasing function. As this is a strictly increasing function, I'll write if x1 is less than x2, I will be writing it as log x1 to the base a is less than log x2 to the base a from this with respect to this graph. This graph nundi x1 is less than x2 rasesi, from that I'll be writing it as log x1 to the base a is less than log x1 to the base a. That is y1 is less than y2. You are writing y1 is less than y2, and that is straightforward, understandable from the strictly increasing function. And a strictly increasing function nundi is straightforward. This is very straightforward from a strictly increasing function. Okay, now ఇప్పుడు ఈ ఫంక్షన్ తీసుకున్నాం. If I take this function, let's say this is some strictly decreasing function. This is a strictly decreasing function. We are discussing about this yesterday. So let's say if this is something like x1 again, let's say this is something like x2. ఈ value x1 అనుకున్నాం, ఈ value x2 అనుకున్నాం. Again, this value will be your y2. This value will be your y1. This value will be correspondingly your y2, and this value will be y1. Corresponding a graph మీద ఉన్న value తీసుకున్నాం. Once I take some value, something like that. So if I with respect to this function, if I write x1 is less than x2, then you are getting something like log x1 to the base a will be greater than log x2 to the base a. ఈ గ్రాఫ్ నుండి ఏం రాస్తున్నారంటే x1 is less than x2, then you are getting something like log x1 to the base a is greater than log x2 to the base a. You are writing something like this. Now what we do is that with respect to this inequality, we'll come in the reverse direction. But reverse direction lo veltanu, because there is a one-to-one correspondence. It is strictly increasing function kabatti there will be a one-to-one correspondence. Okay, one-to-one correspondence. And for each value of x, there will be a unique value of y generated. And prati oka different value of x ki different value of y untundi. For different values of x, there will be different values of y. So there will be one-to-one correspondence. And x teliste y unique ga produce cheyochu. Y telisina x unique ga produce cheyochu. ఎందుకంటే ఒక x value దగ్గర ఒకే y value ఉంటుంది. And for next x value there will be one more y value. మళ్ళీ ఈ y value వేరే దానికి ఉండదు. That is the property of a strictly increasing function. If x is changed, y will be changing, and that will be if x is increased, y will be increased, directly proportional. So now what we do is that we'll try to reverse this. We'll try to see in the reverse manner. ఇప్పుడు ఇది తీసుకొని ఇది ప్రూవ్ చేసుకున్నాం. If this is given, we are trying to prove this from this graph. By observing this graph, we are trying to write that. Now what we do is that absolutely we will take this one into consideration. ఇప్పుడు y ని తీసుకుందాం. ఇప్పుడు క్వశ్చన్ లో ఇది ఇచ్చారు అనుకోండి. Let's say in the question this was given, that is log x1 to the base a is less than log x to the base a. If the question this was asked, అప్పుడు ఇలా రాసుకోవచ్చు కదా నేను. Obviously చూడండి, they gave you something like with respect to this graph, when the base is greater than 1, this is the base is greater than 1, this is the base lying between 0 and 1. If they give you something like if the base is greater than 1, log x2 to the base a is greater than log x1 to the base a, ఇలా ఇచ్చారు అనుకుందాం క్వశ్చన్ లో. Whenever they gave you something like this, correspondingly as the bases are equal, these bases are equal, ఇలా bases equal గా ఉన్నప్పుడు ఈ పార్ట్ ని ఆర్గ్యుమెంట్ ని కంపేర్ చేస్తాం. With respect to logarithm, if the bases are equal, then we'll be comparing the argument ni compare chestu rastam. So when we are comparing that argument, go in the reverse manner. Ante ilanti part question lo ichinappudu, if this was asked in the initial thing, I will write it as x1 is less than x2. Ante ee part isnappudu idi rastam, like vice versa type of thing. It's like a vice versa type of thing. But similar ga, whenever they give you this part in the question, ఈ పార్ట్ క్వశ్చన్ లో ఇచ్చారు అనుకుందాం. ఇప్పుడు ఈ పార్ట్ క్వశ్చన్ లో ఇచ్చినప్పుడు whenever they give you something like this part in the question, what I'll be writing is that I'll be writing it as x1 is less than x2 from this. Now what can you observe? ఇప్పుడు ఇది ఇచ్చి ఇది రాయమన్నప్పుడు ఏం అబ్జర్వ్ చేస్తున్నారు? What are you observing? My observation is this. That if the base is greater than 1, the logarithmic sign, the logarithmic inequality remains the same. If the base is greater than 1, ila compare chesam, base greater than 1 toni ila compare chesam. When base is greater than 1, the logarithmic inequality, the sign is absolutely same. Now if the base is lying between 0 and 1, the logarithmic inequality reverses. At argument lo compare చేసినప్పుడు inequality reverses. So the terminology what you have to remember is this. This is the proof. This is what I am showing with the help of the graph. The part what you have to remember is this part. ఇలా ఏదైనా inequality ఇచ్చినప్పుడు, if they give you some inequality, if in writing అంటే ఈ logarithmic form నుండి exponential form కి మారుస్తున్నారు అనుకోండి. In case if you are converting logarithmic form to exponential form, I'll show you some examples here. In case if you are converting the logarithmic form to some exponential form, so if the base is greater than 1, inequality remains the same. Base greater than 1 ఉన్నప్పుడు inequality same ఉంటుంది. If the base is lying between 0 and 1, the logarithmic inequality reverses. That is the idea. That is the basic idea. Base lying between 0 and 1, inequality reverse cheyali. Base is greater than 1, inequality remains the same. These are two very, very, very important things. ఎందుకంటే చాలా మంది స్టూడెంట్స్ తప్పు చేస్తుంటారు ఇక్కడ. They'll be confusing and they'll make it wrong. They'll confuse about this and they'll go wrong. So my point is that if this is the case, base greater than 1 ఉన్నప్పుడు inequality remains the same. If the base is lying between 0 and 1, the logarithm inequality will reverse. In terms of, whenever I am writing in terms of argument, the inequality reverse. ఈ రెండు statements మాత్రం గుర్తుండాలి. These are the two statements which you have to get through that again. Logarithmic sign. Logarithmic sign is something like this. This is from this graph. ఇది గ్రాఫ్ నుండి రాస్తున్నాను. ఇది గ్రాఫ్ నుండి రాసిన తర్వాత obviously when I am getting this part, I am able to write this. Similarly, ఇలా వచ్చినప్పుడు ఇలా రాస్తున్నాను, ఇలా వచ్చినప్పుడు ఇలా రాస్తున్నాను. Similarly, when I am getting this one, I am writing something like this. ఇలా bases same ఉన్నప్పుడు ఈ arguments ని comparison చేసినప్పుడు, if the base is lying between 0 and 1, you have to reverse it. If the base is greater than 1, the same sign of the ఇక్కడ less than ఉంటే ఇక్కడ less than రాస్తారు, ఇక్కడ greater than ఉంటే ఇక్కడ greater than రాయాలి. That is what you need to write here, right? So that's the case. These are two very important statements. So please keep on writing that. I can say the statement here. If base is greater than 1, when comparing the arguments, I'll write like that. If base is greater than 1, when comparing the arguments, the inequality, I'll write it as the inequality remains same. Here I'll write it as if base lie between 0 and 1, when comparing the arguments, the inequality reverses. This is the statement. Please keep on writing that statements. And the base is lying between, if the base lie between 0 and 1, when comparing the argument, the inequality reverses. Greater than unte less than rayali, less than unte greater than rayali. Right? Please write these two statements. These are very, very important. Chala important because in logarithms everything will be basic. Properties apply cheyadam avanta basics. Kani IIT point of view, what's truly required in terms of IIT is this one: logarithmic equations and logarithmic inequalities. you'll be seeing very frequently. Chala chapters lo chustuntaru, you'll be seeing very frequently. So what you need to understand clearly is only about this logarithmic inequalities and logarithmic equations. These are very, very important. And avi simple ga, if you can apply your common sense, ante chinna chinna statements untai, aa statements gurtundi, if you can apply your common sense, automatically the problem becomes very clear. You can solve all the problems. Chala easy ga solve cheyagalugutaru meru, right? Please write this, and someone who joined in between, please try to take a screenshot. ఎవరైనా మిడిల్ లో జాయిన్ అయి ఉంటే స్క్రీన్ షాట్ తీసుకోండి. విల్ మూవ్ ఆన్ దిస్. ఎందుకంటే డొమైన్ క్యాలిక్యులేషన్స్ కూడా ఇవే ఇంపార్టెంట్. చాలా డొమైన్ క్యాలిక్యులేషన్స్ కూడా ఇవే చాలా ఇంపార్టెంట్. రైట్, just going with the conceptual part. I'm not hurrying up. I'm going with the conceptual part. The concepts అన్ని క్లియర్ గా ఉన్నప్పుడే ప్రాబ్లమ్ సాల్వింగ్ లో చాలా ఈజీగా అయిపోతుంది. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఇఫ్ ఐ రైట్, అంటే దీని మీనింగ్ ఏంటంటే చూద్దాం. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ if I write something like this, log 2 to the base of x square plus 2, log 2 to the base of x square plus 2 is greater than if I write it as log 2 to the base x. For example, if I write something like this, ila question lo ila kanpichindi make inequality. You have seen an inequality something like this: log 2 to the base of x square plus 2 is greater than or equal to log 2 to the base x. So what you need to do is that you will be writing something like this. Whenever I see some inequality of that kind, you will be writing it as you compare the base always. Ila rendu side lo compare cheskunnappudu base compare cheyandi. So comparing the base, this is 2 and this is 2, which is greater than 1. Aa base greater than 1 annappudu strictly increasing ane oka function idea ki ravali meeku. You have to get to that part. Now simply what I'll write is that eliminating, when the bases are equal, I'll eliminate this logarithm. Eliminating this logarithm, I'll be writing it as x square plus 2 is greater than x. Ila rasta. For example, if I got something like log of half of x cube minus 4x is less than or equal to half of is less than or equal to log of x square to the base of half. ఇలా ఇచ్చారు అనుకుందాం. One more example, if a problem is given in this sense, you compare the base. Whenever the base is half, that inequality must come into your mind. So here, in this case, what I'll be writing is that I'll be writing something like this: x square plus 4x. Now, whenever such an inequality is given, ila power half ఉన్నప్పుడు, అంటే ఈ base line between 0 and 1 ఉన్నప్పుడు, you have to reverse that inequality. అంటే ఎలా? Have to write this. ఇక్కడ less than or equal to ఉన్నప్పుడు ఇక్కడ greater than or equal to రాసేయాలి మీరు. అక్కడ greater than or equal to ఉన్నప్పుడు less than or equal to, అంటే ఇలా బేస్ 0 to 1 ఉన్నప్పుడు ఇవి రెండింటిని కంపేర్ చేసినప్పుడు ఈ ఇన్ఈక్వాలిటీని రివర్స్ చేయాలి. బేస్ greater than 1 ఉన్నప్పుడు ఇన్ఈక్వాలిటీ రిమైన్స్ ద సేమ్. These are two very, very important things. చాలా important things. You must get through that very easily, right? I hope this is clear. దీని మీనింగ్, నేను చెప్పిన మీనింగ్ ఇది. How to solve logarithmic equations and inequalities I'll be discussing now. I'll be discussing logarithmic equations and inequalities ఎలా సాల్వ్ చేయాలో కాన్సెప్ట్ చెప్పి then we'll enter to problems. ఎందుకంటే కాన్సెప్చువల్ క్లారిటీ లేనప్పుడు ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ సాల్వ్ చేయడం కూడా ఇబ్బంది అవుతుంటుంది, రైట్? హోప్ దిస్ ఇస్ క్లియర్. నౌ I'll say something like this. All right. For solving logarithmic equations, yesterday I've shown you a basic equation of logarithm. For solving logarithmic equation, I'll write like this. First, procedure 1 is that you find the domain. First, find the domain. First, ఏం చేయాలి అంటే ఆ ప్రాబ్లం ఇచ్చినప్పుడు డొమైన్ కనుక్కోండి. For example, yesterday I gave you some problem like this: log 2 to the base of x into x minus 2 is equal to some 2. ఇలా ఇచ్చారు ప్రాబ్లం. నిన్న I gave you log x into x minus 2 to the base 2 is equal to 2. When I gave you some problem like this, what you have done is that first I have taken x into x minus 2 is greater than 0. అంటే ఈ డొమైన్ కనుక్కున్నాను first. After finding the domain, I try to solve the logarithmic equation. అంటే మనకున్న ప్రాపర్టీస్ తో logarithmic equation ని సాల్వ్ చేస్తాను. After that I'll find the values of x. మనకి ఏదైతే x వాల్యూస్ వస్తున్నాయో నిన్న చెప్పినట్టు నేను, whatever the values of x which you are getting, that x values must be present in the domain of that function. That is what I told you. I can talk to a human being, but I cannot talk to a ghost. Whatever the value which you will be getting, if that is not present in the domain of that function, that is like a ghost. It's like an extraneous solution. It's like an extraneous solution. You got one more solution, but that doesn't fit my class, because for this originally you got from this you got an equation. But when I substitute this, again this has to be valid. It is substitute chesnappudu is valid avvali. It valid avvananta varaku you cannot be writing that into consideration, right? So first what you do is that you find the domain, then solve the equation using properties, etc. Third is that final solution, that is x value obtained in step 2, x values obtained in step 2 must belong to the domain. If not, discard it. I'll write the statement like this. My statement will be something like this. First, you find the domain. After finding the domain, then you solve the equation with the help of equation with the help of something like this. For example, if I get some value, I told you yesterday 2 examples. You got this is x into x minus 2 is greater than 0. That is the domain. Domain, I told you, if I write something like log a to the base b, this a has to be greater than 0, b has to be greater than 0, and b is not equal to 1. Idi kanukunte domain vastundi. When I find this, you will be getting the domain. A is greater than 0, b is greater than 0, and b is not equal to 1. Ee value raste meeku domain vastundi, right? So for example, here if I am writing x into x minus 2 is greater than 0, ee problem e తీసుకుందాం. For example, if I take this problem, so you will be getting this is 0, this is 2, this is plus, this is minus, this is plus. So what is the value of domain? Value of domain is from minus infinity to 0 union 2 to infinity. Idi domain. అంతే కదా, ఒకే ఎక్స్ వాల్యూ ఉంది, ఆ ఎక్స్ వాల్యూ డొమైన్ అనుకున్నాం. ఫస్ట్ డొమైన్ కనుక్కున్నాం. డొమైన్ కనుక్కున్న తర్వాత దెన్ యూ ట్రై టు సింప్లిఫై. సో లాగరిథమ్ ఇన్ సింప్లిఫికేషన్ ఐదర్ యూ నీడ్ టు యూస్ ప్రాపర్టీస్, సింప్లిఫై చేసినప్పుడు ప్రాపర్టీస్ అయినా వాడాలి, ఆర్ యూ నీడ్ టు కన్వర్ట్ దట్ లాగరిథమిక్ ఫార్మ్ టు ఎక్స్పోనెన్షియల్ ఫార్మ్. లాగరిథమిక్ ఎక్స్పోనెన్షియల్ ఫార్మ్ మార్చాలి, ఎక్స్పోనెన్షియల్ లాగరిథమిక్ ఫార్మ్ కి మారుస్తూ ఉండాలి, right? So when I'm using that, so you will be getting x into x minus 2 is equal to, this is 2 square, which is 4. So from that you'll get x is equal to, as I guess, this is 1 plus or minus root 5 by 2. 1 plus or minus you will be getting root 5, as I guess. X is equal to 1 plus or minus root 5 వచ్చింది. Now in the third step, what I told you is that final solution of x values obtained in step 2. ఈ step 2 అంటే ఇది సింప్లిఫై చేస్తే ఈ వాల్యూస్ వచ్చాయి. This values whatever is obtained, this must belong to the domain. అంటే ఈ ఏదైతే వాల్యూస్ వచ్చాయో ఆ వాల్యూస్ డొమైన్ లో ఉండాలి, ఆ వాల్యూస్. సో ఆ డొమైన్ లో లేని వాల్యూస్ ని మీరు డిస్కార్డ్ చేసేసారు. సో ఐ సాల్వ్ దిస్, ఐ గాట్ సమ్ వాల్యూ లైక్ దిస్. సో దీస్ బోత్ వాల్యూస్ బిలాంగ్స్ టు దిస్ డొమైన్. సో దీస్ బోత్ ఆర్ ది వాల్యూడ్ సొల్యూషన్స్. ఇవి రెండు డొమైన్ లో ఉన్నాయి కాబట్టి ఇవి రెండు వాల్యూడ్ సొల్యూషన్స్. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్, ఇఫ్ ఐ గివ్ యూ సమ్ క్వశ్చన్, నిన్ననే చెప్పాను ఇంకో కేసు. ఇఫ్ ఐ గివ్ యూ సమ్ క్వశ్చన్ లైక్ దిస్, log x minus 2 to the base 2 is equal to 2. ఇలా ఇచ్చాను క్వశ్చన్. Log x to the base 2 plus log x minus 2 to the base 2 is equal to 2. If that question was asked something like this, so what you'll be getting? You'll be getting something like, put din simplify here. What is the domain here? Domain for the first thing will be x is greater than 0. Second thing will be like x minus 2 is greater than 0. So if rendu idi define avvali, simultaneous ga define avvali. These both, for the existence of this one, ఇలా ప్లస్ రాసినప్పుడు ఎగ్జిస్ట్ అవ్వాలి అంటే simultaneous గా this has to be defined and simultaneously this has to be defined. If simultaneously both are defined, only then I can write this. రెండు simultaneous గా ఎగ్జిస్ట్ అవ్వాలి. So what will be the common domain? Simultaneous గా ఎగ్జిస్ట్ అవ్వాలి అంటే కామన్ డొమైన్ తీసుకోవాలి. For existence of simultaneously, you must be taking a common domain. What must be the common domain? Common domain here is x is greater than 0 and x minus 2 is greater than 0 here. So here x is greater than 0 and x is greater than 2. అంటే కామన్ డొమైన్ అంటే రెండింటికి ఇంటర్సెక్షన్, రెండు ఎగ్జిస్ట్ అవ్వాలి. This and this, you see my terminology. And I'm saying and stands for intersection. ఇది ఎగ్జిస్ట్ అవ్వాలి and also అది ఎగ్జిస్ట్ అవ్వాలి, ఖచ్చితంగా ఎగ్జిస్ట్ అవ్వాలి. So whenever I'm saying compulsative, it is intersection. So common domain will be x is greater than 2. Now here if I solve this problem, ninna chupettanu, if I solve this problem, still again you'll be getting x is equal to 1 plus or minus root 5. If I solve this problem, still I'll be getting x is equal to 1 plus or minus root 5. So but finally what happens? 1 minus root 5. If x is equal to 1 minus root 5, I have to eliminate this x is equal to 1 minus root 5 in this case. Why I have to eliminate x is equal to 1 minus root 5? Endukante x is equal to 1 minus root 5, whatever the value which is obtained, that doesn't belong to the domain of this function. X is equal to 1 minus root 5 ఏదైతే వచ్చిందో, ఈ x is equal to 1 minus root 5 అనే value domain లో ఉండదు. This will not be present in the domain of that function. So I must be eliminating this value. As this is not present in the domain of this function, I have to eliminate this value. ఈ value ని eliminate చేసేసేయాలి నేను. So only my solution will be x is equal to 1 plus root 5 is only my solution. That is all about your step 3. Step 3 లో ఏంటంటే మీరు సాల్వ్ చేసిన తర్వాత వచ్చిన వాల్యూస్ ని మళ్ళీ ఫైనల్ గా చూసుకోండి. ఆ వచ్చిన వాల్యూస్ డొమైన్ లో ఉంటే you will be considering that. If whatever the value which you are getting, if that is not present in a domain, you have to eliminate that. So this is the only thing which you have to remember in logarithmic equations. Logarithmic equations ki first kavalsindi domain. After getting the domain, after finding the values of x, and whatever the x values which you are getting, that x values must be present in the domain of that function. If rendu unte, you can solve any problem of logarithmic equations. Only these 2 points have to be kept in mind. Please keep on writing. If you didn't write that, take a screenshot, make it fast. DPP will be sent. Don't worry. DPP will be sent. No issue with that. I'm erasing that. Okay. I hope this is clear. So this is for equality. Next, I'll talk about inequality. I'll write it as procedure to solve inequality. To solve inequality. Again, the same idea. First, find the domain. If I solve the inequality, first find the domain again. After finding the domain of that function, then solve the inequality. By using properties, and if base is greater than 1, inequality sign remains same. Inequality remains same. And if base lie between 0 and 1, and if the base lies between 0 and 1, inequality reverses. Right? Final solution set is one. Final solution set will be 1 intersection 2. The final solution set will be 1 intersection 2. The final solution set will be 1 intersection 2. అంటే ఫస్ట్ డొమైన్ కనుక్కోండి. ఆ డొమైన్ కనుక్కున్న తర్వాత inequality, if the base is greater than 1, you have to keep the same sign with respect to argument. If the base is lying between 0 and 1, then you have to reverse the inequality. Just now we have discussed about that. After doing that, then the final solution will be, అంటే డొమైన్ కి ఏదైతే వాల్యూస్ వస్తున్నాయో, ఈ సొల్యూషన్ సెట్ ఏదైతే వాల్యూస్ వస్తున్నాయో, ద ఫైనల్ సొల్యూషన్ సెట్ విల్ బి దిస్ వన్ ఇంటర్సెక్షన్ దిస్ వన్. ద ఫైనల్ సొల్యూషన్ సెట్ విల్ బి 1 intersection 2. అంటే మనకు వచ్చే వాల్యూస్ డొమైన్ లో ఏవైతే ఉన్నాయో అవే తీసుకోవాలి. సేమ్ ఎసెన్స్, whatever the for logarithmic equations, whatever we took, it will be the same type of thing, right? Hope this is clear. Idea is this. For example, if I get something like this, I'll just give a problem. For example, if I write log of to the base 2, 3x minus 2 is greater than or equal to 1. I gave a problem something like this. Log 3x minus 2 to the base 2 is greater than or equal to 1. Now, this base is, first find the domain. Domain is 3x minus 2 is greater than 0. So, x will be greater than 2 by 3. This is the domain. This is step 1. Step 2 is that, then you try to frame this inequality. For example, if I write something like this, 3x minus 2. For example, if I write this is 3x minus 2, this base is greater than 1, so base greater than 1 అయినప్పుడు argument compare చేసినప్పుడు, or if I'm converting to the exponential form, this logarithmic inequality must remains the same. అంటే I'll write 3x minus 2 is greater than 2 power 1. ఈ logarithmic form నుండి exponential form కి మార్చాను. I'm trying to convert to an exponential form, right? So finally you got something like this. Okay, so you'll be getting it as, again you'll be getting it as 3x is greater than or equal to 4, x is greater than or equal to 4 by 3. This is what you'll be getting. So final solution set, whatever the final solution set which you'll be writing, that final solution set will be intersection of these two values. అంటే ఇది ఎగ్జిస్ట్ అవ్వాలి అండ్ ఆల్సో ఇది ఎగ్జిస్ట్ అవ్వాలి, అండ్ మనకి ఏదైతే వాల్యూస్ వస్తున్నాయో, వాట్ ఎవర్ ద వాల్యూస్ విచ్ ఆర్ గెటింగ్ ఫ్రమ్ ద సొల్యూషన్, అండ్ దట్ వాల్యూస్ మస్ట్ కంప్లై విత్ ద డొమైన్ ఆఫ్ దిస్ ఫంక్షన్. That values must be present in the domain of this function. So final will be intersection of these two one. So I'll write it as x belongs to 4 by 3 comma infinity. I'll be writing it as x belongs to 4 by 3 comma infinity, and this value will be done. So that is how you have to do. అంటే ఏమీ లేదు, సింపుల్ గా రెండు పాయింట్స్, ఫస్ట్ డొమైన్ కనుక్కోండి, తర్వాత సాల్వ్ చేయండి. మనకు వచ్చిన వాల్యూస్ డొమైన్ లో ఉండాలి. ఈ పాయింట్ ఒకటి గుర్తుంటే యూ కెన్ సాల్వ్ ఎవ్రీ ఈక్వేషన్ అండ్ ఇన్ ఈక్వేషన్, ప్రొవైడెడ్ you are good with properties. ఆ ప్రాపర్టీస్ కి కొంచెం క్లారిటీ టైం ఇచ్చి స్పెండ్ చేసి ప్రాక్టీస్ చేస్తే, I'll be sending you a sheet today, like I'll be sending a material, not like an assignment, I'll be sending a material. ఆ మెటీరియల్ సాల్వ్ చేయండి, సాల్వ్ చేస్తే మీకు ప్రాక్టీస్ అవుతుంది. It will be like enough practice of the problems, enough practice of the properties, right? అంటే ఈ రోజు కంప్లీట్ చేయాలని కాదు, అది entire that material whatever I'll be sending, that will be like for the course of entire chapter of logarithms మొత్తానికి అదే మెటీరియల్ నేను పంపిస్తాను. You'll be having plenty of questions in that. It will be like a good practice. After the class I'll be sending you, right? So this is the idea. Inequality solve cheyali ante idi, first the domain, after getting the domain you have to take that something to consideration. Okay, hope these are the cases here. I hope this is clear. Now let's solve some problems. This is the topic. There is one more concept, there is one small concept which is left over, and that small concept is something like this. That small concept is something like this. That concept is your characteristic and mantissa. I'll be teaching you tomorrow. That concept I'll be teaching you tomorrow, but let's solve problems on this. Ante meeku iche worksheet lo you just leave off that concepts of characteristic and mantissa. Danlo characteristic, mantissa, number of digits, alanti problems వదిలేసేయండి. You leave off that questions in the assignment, and remaining you can try to solve, right? We'll see some problems. Okay, hope this is clear. As time progresses you'll get clear with this logarithms. Okay, we'll start with basics again. We'll start with dead basics and we'll increase the complexity. And first ఏంటంటే ఇంత చిన్న ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ మేము ఎందుకు సాల్వ్ చేయాలనే ఫీలింగ్ లో మాత్రం ఉండకండి. చిన్నదైనా పెద్దదైనా యూ హ్యావ్ టు సాల్వ్ ఇట్. అది ఏదో బేసిక్స్ ఉన్నాయి, ఇది నేను ఎందుకు సాల్వ్ చేయాలి అనే ఫీలింగ్ లో ఉంటే యూ కెనాట్ బికమ్ ఎ ట్రూ ఐఐటియన్. స్మాలర్ ఆర్ కాంప్లెక్స్ ప్రాబ్లమ్ యూ హ్యావ్ టు సాల్వ్ ఎవ్రీథింగ్. అంటే ఒక ఆర్డర్ వైజ్ లో ఇంక్రీస్ అవ్వాలి, లెవెల్ వైజ్ ఇంక్రీస్ అవ్వాలి. ఫస్ట్ basics are clear, increase the complexity, then I'll show you the peak, right? Okay, tell me 81 over log 7 to the base 3, value of this. Make it fast. 81 calculation, please make it fast. I'm just giving you dead basic problems, very basic problems. I'm starting from the very basics. ఎందుకంటే కొందరికి వచ్చు, కొందరికి రావు. ఫర్ మీ ఎవ్రీ స్టూడెంట్ ఇస్ వెరీ ఇంపార్టెంట్. మీకు రాకపోతే ఇక్కడ ఫస్ట్ గా నేర్చుకోండి, మీకు వచ్చినా రాకపోయినా మేము నేర్పిస్తాం మళ్ళీ. ఓకే, సో ఆన్సర్ ఫర్ దిస్ వెరీ సింపుల్. ఐ టోల్డ్ యూ సమ్ ప్రాపర్టీ, ఐ థింక్ యూ హ్యావ్ గో త్రూ దట్ ప్రాపర్టీ. సో దిస్ పార్ట్ ఐల్ రైట్ సంథింగ్ లైక్ 3 power 4 into this is log 7 to the base 3. Now when I'm writing this part, now this one can be shifted here, like n into log a, that is log of a power n. So this part can be something like log 3 to the base 7 power 4. So this one and this one are equal. 3 power log 7 power 4 to the base 3. E base e part rendu same అయిపోయాయి. Yesterday I told you a property regarding this. So your final answer has to be 7 power 4. The final answer has to be 7 power 4 here. Yes, very good. Excellent. Next. This is problem number 1. There is nothing, just application of properties. 2 power log 7 base 3 minus 7 power log 4 to the base 9. next problem is something like find, problem number 2 is something like this: 2 power log 7 to the base 3 minus 7 power log 4 to the base 9. Two power log 7 to the base 3 minus 7 power log 4 to the base 9. So value of that. Make it fast, make it fast. There's nothing. All this must be solved within half minute. Yes, absolutely. All this must be solved within half minute. Just half minute time. Nothing more than that. Antak minche aithe pattakodadu problems kaithe. Very simple. So this problem I'll write something like this. It will be like a revision of properties minus, this is something like log, this power 4 I'll write it as 2 square and this I'll write it as 3 square. 9 ni 3 square and rastanu, 4 ni 2 square and rastanu. So this is something like 2 power log 7 to the base 3 minus, I told you a property, log a power n by b power m. So this is, I can write it as n by m into log a base b. ఇక్కడ ఈ బేస్ కి పవర్ ఉంటే 1 by రాస్తాము, ఇక్కడ పవర్ ఉంటే కోఎఫిషియంట్ లో రాస్తాము. and yesterday I was telling something like this. So this problem is 7 power log, this is 2 by 2 into log 2 to the base 3. So you'll get 2 power log 7 to the base 3 minus 7 power log 2 to the base 3. Again, yesterday, I think I'm teaching you a problem. I'm teaching you a property. You can interchange this one and this one. A power, there is a property something like this. A power log b to the base c can be written as b power log a to the base c. I have shown you this property yesterday. So this final answer will be 0. This both will be absolutely same. Answer has to be 0. This final answer has to be 0. Very good. Excellent. Next. 3. If log 2 to the base 10 lie between, if log 2 to the base 10 lie between 1 by n plus 1 and 1 by n, where n belongs to z, capital Z, it's an integer, find n. If log 2 to the base 10 lie between 1 by n plus 1 and 1 by n, where n is an integer, find n. Where n is an integer, then find the value of n. Then find the value of n. Very good, very good. Put your responses. Make it fast, make it fast. There is nothing about this. Problem is very simple. If log 2 to the base 10 lie between 1 by n plus 1 and 1 by n, if n belongs to n is z, then find the value of n. Any ideas? Okay, very good, very good. So very simple. So whenever I say something like this, they gave you something like this: 1 by n plus 1 is less than log 2 to the base 10 is less than 1 by n. 1 by n plus 1 is less than log 2 to the base 10 is less than 1 by n. If I get something like this. So if I reverse this inequality, so I told you log a to the base b, I can write it as 1 by log b to the base a. I can reverse something like this. Then I cheppani property. So it's all about, if you can remember the properties, practice will be much done. This is the idea. So if I can write that, you'll be getting n is less than log 2 to the base, log 10 to the base 2 is less than n plus 1. We'll be getting it as n is less than log 10 to the base 2 is less than n plus 1. I'm reversing this inequality. 1 by Rastran, fraction. So whenever such a problem is given, if they're asking you log lambda to the base of some beta, ila ichar anukunnam. Whenever they gave you something, always try to see this part. Always try to see this part in powers of this. అంటే ఈ పార్ట్ ఏదైతే ఉంటుందో, లాంబ్డా అనే ఆర్గ్యుమెంట్ ఏదైతే ఉంటుందో, ఆ లాంబ్డా అనే ఆర్గ్యుమెంట్ బీటా పవర్స్ లో రాయండి. Something in terms of inequality in terms of beta. So what I'll write it as, I'll write something like this: 10 lies between 2 powers లో 10 ఎక్కడెక్కడ ఉంటుంది, 8 to 16 మధ్యలో ఉంటుంది. So I can write it as 2 cube is less than 10 is less than 2 power 4. I can write it as 2 cube is less than 10 is less than 2 power 4. It is strictly increasing function. X value పెరుగుతే y value పెరుగుతుంది. Already we have seen when the base is this part, when the base is greater than 1, that has to be a strictly increasing function. Base greater than 1 ఉన్నప్పుడు inequality మారదు. Already చెప్పుకున్నాం. So I'll write it as, I'll apply logarithm throughout that. I'll write it as something like this: log 10 to the base 2 is less than log 2 power 4 to the base 2. ఈ లాగరిథం బేస్ గ్రేటర్ దాన్ 1 ఉంది కాబట్టి ఇన్ఈక్వాలిటీ మారదు. ఇట్ రిమైన్స్ ద సేమ్. If the base is reversed, you have to reverse that inequality. So your final answer will be this is 3 is less than log 10 to the base 2. This is 3 into log 2 to the base 2. Log 2 to the base 2 is 1. So this is 4. అయిపోయింది కదా. n plus 1. So the n value has to be equal to 3. అంటే ఇలాంటి ఎప్పుడు ప్రాబ్లం ఇచ్చినా కూడా ఇది దీని పవర్స్ లో రాసుకోండి. ఆల్వేస్ ట్రై టు రైట్ దిస్ ఇన్ టర్మ్స్ ఆఫ్ పవర్స్ ఆఫ్ దిస్ వన్. అప్పుడు రాస్తే ఆటోమేటిక్ గా ఇన్ఈక్వాలిటీ వచ్చేస్తుంది. సో ఆన్సర్ ఫర్ దిస్ ఇస్ దిస్ పార్ట్. Okay, next. Log to the base 3, log to the base 2 into log 81 to the base root 3. Find the value of log 2 to the base 2 log of 81 to the base 3. Means you have to start from inside. Such a problem you have to start from inside always. Time is half minute, just half minute. My time is only half minute to solve that problem. I want your responses. Make it fast. Make it fast, make it fast. Very good, very good. Excellent. Excellent. Good, good. Perfect, perfect. Excellent, excellent. Very simple. Start from inside. So this part I'll write it as log to the base 3. This is log to the base 2. Log 81, I'll write it as log, this is 3 power 4 to the base of 3 power half. I'll write something like this. I'm showing you step by step. అంటే తర్వాత ఇలా రాయను నేను, స్టెప్ బై స్టెప్ రాయను. ఫస్ట్ ఏంటంటే కొందరికి అర్థం కావాలని నేను స్టెప్ బై స్టెప్ రాస్తున్నాను. ఎవరైనా అర్థం కాకపోతే if they are slowing in understanding that, try to understand this. So I told you again, this is like something like m by n. So I can write it as 4 into 2. This is 4 by 1 by 2 into this is log 3 to the base 3. So this part, this is what you'll be getting. Log 3 to the base 3 1, this is 8. So finally this will be converted as log 3. This is log 2 to the base 8. So this is something like log to the base 3, and this is the log 2 cubed to the base 2. So this is again, this will be like 3 into log 2 to the base 2, which is 1. So this is log 3 to the base 3, which is 1. This is finally log 3 to the base 3, which is 1. Next. Next. Log x plus 1 by log x is equal to 2. Solve this. Solve log x plus 1 by log x is equal to 2. That's an equation. Equation ko step cheppanu. I think I have told you a method how to solve this equation. Solve log x plus 1 by log x is equal to 2. Solve log x plus 1 by log x is equal to 2. Tagore, I didn't get your doubt actually for the previous problem. Imaginary roots. Correct malli. So first I told you, whenever in solving such a problem, I have to get the domain. Domain for this one. And a numerator domain kanukondi. And one more thing. If f of x is some function, something like g of x plus h of x, different values unnai. The domain of f of x, domain of f will be, if domain of g is d1, g of x ila oka composite function ila undi. It's like a mixture of functions. It's like an algebraic functions. f of x is expressed as some algebraic functions. Algebra of the functions like express chesaru, plus, into, minus ala express chesaru. So the domain of this is d1. If the domain of this is d2, domain of f ante f exist kavali ante idi exist avali, idi exist avali. If this is existing, only then f will be existing. Domain of this one will always be d1 intersection d2. Simultaneously, both must be existing. Domain is all that set of values of x for which that function is defined, right? So first here you see x plus 1 must be greater than 0. It exists avali ante. For this, x must be greater than 0. So and x must be greater than 0 and x is not equal to 1. ఎందుకంటే 1 by రాసారు. In the original form, this is written as this by this part. Denominator cannot be 0. మీరు అర్థం చేసుకోండి ఇక్కడ. Denominator cannot be 0. As denominator cannot be 0, x has to be greater than 0 and log 1 will be 0. Log 1 will be 0 and x cannot be equal to 1 ఎందుకంటే 1 by 0 వస్తుంది. ఇది సింప్లిఫైడ్ ఫామ్ లో కాదు. ఫస్ట్ ఇచ్చిన ఒరిజినల్ ఫామ్ లోనే డొమైన్ కనుక్కోవాలి. You have to find the domain in the original form. You should not be finding the domain in the simplified form. అంటే నిన్న ఇలా ప్రాబ్లం చెప్పాను. Log 2 to the base of x into x minus 2. Second problem is equal to 2. First problem I gave you something like this. Second problem I gave you as log 2 to the base x plus log x minus 2 to the base this is this part is equal to 2. ఇక్కడ డొమైన్ కనుక్కోవడం ఇలా ప్రాబ్లం ఇచ్చినప్పుడు ఇక్కడే డొమైన్ కనుక్కోండి. Whenever the problem is given here, you find the domain here itself. Don't try to find the domain after simplification. Simplify చేసిన తర్వాత డొమైన్ కనుక్కోవద్దు. Whatever the problem form they gave you, you have to find the domain in that cause itself. ఇచ్చిన ఫామ్ లోనే డొమైన్ కనుక్కోండి, right? So this you'll be getting this answer. So here you'll be getting it as x is greater than minus 1 here. Here you'll be getting x is greater than 0 and x is not equal to 1. Then what is the domain? Common will be this one intersection. It is satisfy avali and also it is satisfy avali. I'm saying and. So your answer has to be something like minus 1. This is like 0 minus 1. So it will be 0 to infinity and it should not be equal to 1. So final answer will be 0 to 1 union 1 to infinity. Ila undal. This will be a domain. Once after getting the domain of that function, a domain of the function వచ్చిన తర్వాత then you apply this. Log of x plus 1 is equal to 2 log of x. Log of x plus 1 is 2 log of x. So you'll be getting log of x plus 1 is equal to log of x square. 2 log of x, I can write it as log of x square. So we'll be getting it as x square minus x minus 1 is equal to 0. ఇవి రెండు కంపేర్ చేసి లాగరిథం ని రిమూవ్ చేస్తున్నాను. So we'll be getting this. So we'll be getting it as 1 plus or minus root 5 by 2. So but one solution is 1 plus root 5 by 2, other solution is 1 minus root 5 by 2. Okay, solution is 1 plus root 5 by 2, other solution will be 1 minus root 5 by 2. Now you see which of these following lies in the domain of that function. Domain emochindi 0 to 1 union 1 to infinity. Yes, this value is something like 1 point something will be lying in that. Fine, right? Now 1 minus root 5 by 2, this is negative. Negative values are not belonging to the domain of this function. So your only solution is 1 plus root 5 by 2. So your only solution will be 1 plus root 5 by 2. That will be your only solution, right? Hope this is clear. Next. Log x to the base 2 plus log x to the base 4 plus log x to the base 8. Log x to the base 2 plus log x to the base 4 plus log x to the base 16. Let's say this is 16. This is 16 is equal to 7. Solve. Log x to the base 2 plus log x to the base 4 plus log x to the base 16 is equal to 7. Again, time is half minute. I should not be taking more time to that problem. Our problems ki ekwa time teeskokodu. Should be taking much time for that problem. Half minute. Time is half minute again. Answer for that. I don't have much time. Answer for that. Time is just half minute in solving that. Yes, very good, very good. Very simple. It is log x to the base 2. Listen, first enti equation. They gave you an equation. First get the domain. Equation icharu kada. Equation ki domain kanukondi. You have to find the domain in the original form. So x must be greater than 0. Argument must be greater than 0. Again, for this part, x must be greater than 0. Again, for this part, x must be greater than 0. Simplify chesi domain kanukodu. You should not be finding the simplified in the simplified form, you should not be finding the domain. Whatever they are giving you, you have to find the domain as it is in that form. So then what you'll be getting? You'll be getting something like this. You'll be getting, so intersection idi ee moodu valid avali common ga. So x is greater than 0 is your valid domain. Once domain is done, whatever the value which you are getting, that must be present in the domain. So this is log x to the base 2 plus, I'll write it as log x to the base 2 square plus, I'll write it as log x to the base 2 power 4 is equal to 7. So this is log x to the base 2 plus this is 1 by 2 into log x to the base 2 plus property student kada power unnappudu you have to write it as 1 by this part log x to the base 2. This is equal to 7. Finally, what you'll be getting? So this is log x to the base 2 into 1 plus 1 by 2 plus 1 by 4 is equal to 7. So from that you will be getting log x to the base 2 is equal to 4. This is 7 by 4. So 7 and 7 will get cancelled out. You'll get 4. So I'll be getting it as x is equal to 2 power 4, which is 16. X is equal to 2 power 4. Now you see whether the 16 belongs to this domain or not. ఇప్పుడు మీకు ఏదో వాల్యూ వచ్చింది అనుకుందాం. You got some negative value. If that negative value you got and the domain is greater than 0, then you have to write no solution. You got 16 belongs to this interval, so this is a valid solution. ఇదొక స్టెప్ మీరు ఇక్కడ కొత్తగా కనుక్కోవాలి. You have to find the this is the new step which you have to use here, right? Hope this is clear. So answer will be 16 for this. X, Y, Z. Next question. Are 3 consecutive positive integers? Then log of 1 plus xz to the base y is equal to. Next question is that if x comma y comma z are 3 consecutive positive integer, then find the value of log of 1 plus xz to the base y. Then find the value of log of 1 plus xz to the base y. Time is half minute again. ఇవన్నీ ప్రాబ్లం చాలా బేసిక్, ఎందుకంటే ఇలా చేస్తే మీకు ప్రాపర్టీస్ అప్లై చేసి ఫ్రీక్వెన్సీ అంటే కొంచెం ఫాస్ట్ గా చేయగలుగుతారు. Do it, make it fast. Very good. Okay, very good. Next, it's a very simple idea. So I'll take, there are 3 consecutive positive integers. What I'll take is that I'll take the domain as these are positive, so nothing to worry about this. 3 consecutive positive integers. So y cannot be 1 anyhow. ఎందుకంటే positive integer అన్నప్పుడు the least possible value of x is 1. So if this is 1, this has to be 2, this has to be 3. So y cannot be 1. No bothering about the domain of that function. Then that numbers I'll take it as y minus 1 comma y plus 1. ఇలా తీసుకుంటా numbers I'll be taking it as y minus 1 comma y plus 1. So what will be your answer finally? Log, and this is 1 plus y minus 1 into y plus 1. So finally this is log y squared to the base y. So this is 2 log y to the base y, which is equal to 2. That will be 2 log y to the base y, which is equal to 2. Absolutely. Yes, absolutely. Right. Very good. Next. Three power log 5 to the base 7 minus 5 power log 3 to the base 7. Direct. 3 power log 5 to the base 7 minus 5 power log 3 to the base 7. Answer for this. 0. Very good. Excellent. Now, if you have understood that, I'll try slightly modify that question. I'll try slightly modify that question. I'll write 3 power, instead of writing this power directly, I'm giving you under root. 3 power under root of log 2 to the base 3 minus 2 power under root of log 3 to the base 2. Get the value of this. Get the value. It's only simplification. దిస్ ఇస్ ఓన్లీ టెస్టింగ్ యువర్ సింప్లిఫికేషన్ స్కిల్స్, అంతకు మించి ఏమీ లేదు, ఓన్లీ సింప్లిఫికేషన్ స్కిల్స్ మాత్రమే చూస్తున్నాం. See, don't be disappointed if you cannot solve the problems, ఎందుకంటే మన చాప్టర్ కంప్లీట్ చేయలేదు. Some students may be able to solve it, some students may be trying to solve it by the end of the chapter, right? So a chapter progress అవుతున్న కొద్దీ చేస్తారు. కానీ ఏంటంటే just I want to give you a question here. మీకు తెలిసినన్ని ట్రై చేయండి, ఇట్స్ ఓకే. లీవ్ అబౌట్ క్యారెక్టరిస్టిక్, మ్యాంటిస్ అండ్ నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ డిజిట్స్. క్యారెక్టరిస్టిక్ కనిపిస్తుంటది ప్రాబ్లమ్స్, నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ డిజిట్స్ అండ్ అబౌట్ యూ లీవ్ అబౌట్ ఇట్. అవి మూడు వదిలేసి మిగతాయి చేసుకోండి. And because as we solve more number of problems, you'll get more ideas in solving that problem. Chala clarity vastundi, don't worry about that. Answer for this 1 2 0. Okay. Got only few responses from this. Tagore, that's not the answer. Check this. Raghu, check the answer. Okay, right, very good, very simple. అంటే ఇప్పుడు a power log b to the base c, b power log a to the base c, how we have proved this? ఏమి లేదు, ఇది k అని తీసుకొని then we try to prove this. To prove that previous inequality, we took it as k and we try to prove that. Same idea. ఇప్పుడు ఏం చేద్దామంటే we'll take this part as k. 3 power under root of log 2 to the base 3, I'll be taking it as something like k. Now this is an exponential form. ఇది exponential form. ఈ ఎక్స్పోనెన్షియల్ ఫామ్ ఏం చేద్దామంటే లాగరిథమిక్ ఫామ్ లోకి మార్చుతాం. లెట్స్ ట్రై టు కన్వర్ట్ టు ద లాగరిథమిక్ ఫామ్. సో దిస్ ఇస్ log 2 to the base 3 this is log k to the base 3. This is log k to the base 3. ఎక్స్పోనెన్షియల్ ఫామ్ ని ఏం చేస్తామంటే లాగరిథమిక్ ఫామ్ కి మార్చాం, రైట్? సో this form what I'll do is that I'll try to write something like this. Log 2 to the base 3, this is something like log k by log 3. అంతే కదా, ఇది log k by log 3. ఈ log k by log 3 ని నేనేం చేస్తానంటే into log 2 by log 3. ఎందుకంటే arbitrary base, when I can write arbitrary base as 10. ఈ రఫ్ గా arbitrary base రాసుకోవచ్చు కదా. For any arbitrary base, I told you base changing theorem of this logarithm. Log k by log k base 3 can be written as log k by log 3. Log k to the base 10. అంటే ఏమి బేస్ ఇవ్వకపోతే it's understood that base is 10. Base ఏం మెన్షన్ చేయబోతే it's understood that base is 10. Right? Now this is given something like this. ఇప్పుడు ఏం చేద్దామంటే sorry, this is log 2. So this I'll write it as log k by log 2. This I'll write it as log k by log 2 into this is log 2 by log 3. ఇలా రాస్తాను నేను log k base 2. ఈ log k by log 2 ని log k base 2 రాస్తున్నాను. This I'm writing it as log 2 by log 3. So this part is this is under root of log 2 base 3. Now what about this part? This part is again log 2 base 3. Log 2 by log 3. A base తీసేసి మళ్ళీ log 2 base 3 అని రాసేసి దీన్ని. Now you see. So finally what you are getting? So you'll be getting it as log k to the base 2 is 1 by under root of log 2 base 3. Antena? Same. Now this part I can write it as this is under root of log 3 by log 2. దీన్ని ఎక్స్పాండ్ చేస్తున్నాను, ఇలా రాస్తున్నాను. ఆర్ 1 by ఇలా ఉంటుంది కదా, 1 by log a base b can be written as log b base a. ఇది ఆల్రెడీ చూసాం. So this part is under root of log 3 base 2. Simplify, just simplify చేస్తున్నా. Now what you do is that try to, this is a logarithmic form. Now whatever is present in the logarithmic form, this logarithmic form now try to convert back to the exponential form. ఈ logarithmic exponential form చాలా frequent గా వాడాలి. This logarithmic form try to convert back to the exponential form. So finally you will be getting it as 2 power under root of log 3 to the base 2 is equal to k. Exponential form కి రాస్తే వస్తుంది. ఇది k అని తీసుకున్నాము and this is proved as k. So the final answer will be k minus k, which is 0. It's only testing your properties, right? Hope this is clear. ఇంకేమన్నా మీకు ఏమైనా ఫర్దర్ గా ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ ఉంటే కాంటాక్ట్ అవ్వండి. క్లాస్ లో ఉన్నప్పుడు రిప్లై ఇవ్వలేకపోతాం, బట్ ఆఫ్టర్ ది క్లాస్ విల్ బి డెఫినెట్లీ రిప్లైయింగ్ యూ, ఆర్ మా ప్రిన్సిపల్ నంబర్ ఇస్తాను. సో 800 9578. 800-800-9578. This is our principal number. ఆ ప్రిన్సిపల్ సార్ ని ఒకసారి కాంటాక్ట్ చేయండి. మీకు ఏమైనా రాకపోతే సార్ మీకు లింక్స్ అవి పంపించడానికి స్కోప్ ఉంటుంది. రైట్? Hope this is clear. We'll stop it here today. Just go through the material. A characteristic mantis, a number of digits. ఈ మూడు వదిలేసి మీద ట్రై చేయండి. Hope this is clear.